Hey everybody, it's your Common Sense editorial team. I'm Tanner, that's Bianca. And every Tuesday, which really isn't true, but we keep saying it, most Tuesdays, we come to you with a video review of a tool that we reviewed over on commonsense.org/education. Bianca, you've got something for us today. Let's take a look. What is it?
Let's dive in. I'm really excited about this one. This one is called Adobe Express. You might have heard of it. It just got a selection this year, meaning that we really feel it's an outstanding tool, and I'm
Indeed.
here to share some reasons why. This is a review on the website itself. It has some really strong pros. Essentially, with Adobe Express, you can create a wide variety of different types of media, visual media mostly, within your classroom. And really the only downside here is that because it's such a highly visual platform, it could be a challenge for students with visual accessibility needs. But overall, we found that this was a really strong tool for creating all types of different media. And I'm going to show you some of what the tool has to offer here.
And it looks like it's free.
It is free. So that's also
Yes.
really, really exciting part about this is that it's totally free for educators.
Yeah, for educators. Yeah.
So let's dive in here. So for someone who's just starting out, there's a bunch of different templates that you can start with, from Instagram stories, posters, logos, flyers, really anything that you could think of, collages, book covers. So you can already imagine all the different types of lessons that this could fit into. You could do a faux newspaper poster or a book report or a science project that you want to lay out in a really visual way. This would be great for that. We can start here with posters so we can just see the different types of templates. There's a huge, huge variety of pre-made templates that you can customize for whatever your needs are. So let's see. I can probably expand this window. Let's see. So you can see there's a really searchable library here where you can get started. Let's see, a book cover maybe. So let's say you're in an English classroom, students are writing their own short stories or something like that. You can get started with creating even a book cover for something like that. So let's select the template here and see how some of these tools operate.
And one thing that just stands out to me as well is just aesthetically, this is a step up from a lot of the other kind of design tools we see. Like this feels stylish, feels current. I think it'll connect with students.
I agree. I agree, especially, at the free price point, it's surprising that it offers so many different types of templates, but then just as you said, they don't look free. They look really polished.
Totally. Yeah, that's a good point.
So as you see, we have the text here. You can change the colors. You can do animations. You can create GIFs or videos out of these templates. You can change the layouts. Excuse my cat.
It's in a long running tradition of cats interrupting videos.
just for fun. You can resize the images, design them. Another really cool thing about this tool is that you can download and share them in a variety of options. So you have different file types here, and then you can share and integrate them into different types of classroom CRMs, different kinds of management tools. Let's see what we have here. So you can publish it to different social media groups too, if that's something that's helpful for your classroom. But if we go back here to Discover, we see the other options that are available. There's something that I do want to show you all here at the bottom. Logos, really good for graphic design too. There's something that I found that was kind of unique about this is that if Okay, so here we have Discover the Latest, which are really short tutorials that teach you how to use specific tools. So, for example, how to remove the background from your pictures. If you click this, it jumps out to a video. I think all of them are under a minute. Can you hear the audio, Tanner?
I can, yeah.
So these actually, I'll pause it so you can hear. These don't have any words, which is kind of nice because you can just kind of see how to use the tool through what they're showing you on the screen, which I think is nice for accessibility too.
Yeah,
Um,
and in general, I always feel like at least this tool from Adobe feels very intuitive. I
right,
think some of their other tools like Premiere or Photoshop can feel like, oh my God, there's just no way. They worked really hard making this one feel accessible, clean, organized.
I
It
agree.
like really invites experimentation and creation, I think.
I agree. For sure. And then there's some other cool things about it. We have libraries here where students can share projects with each other and actually collaborate on them at the same time. There's no projects that we're working on currently, but if we were, they would be found here. And then there's also this part, which is public libraries, where you could actually pull templates from other people and use them to craft them into your own. So you may want to be careful with this if you're working with students in the classroom. But as you can see, it provides even more options for things to customize, which is pretty cool.
What's if you go back to Adobe, what's in that Learn tab? Is it all of those tutorials?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, it's a bunch of the tutorials here. Um, there's also this blog. Let's see what this leads out to. So you can explore design trends and how-tos and tips if it were to load. It looks like it's something that whenever there's new features, it will walk you through how to use them, as well as just different types of design ideas, which is nice.
Yeah, I saw how to create a high school student resume. So there is,
Right,
some education specific content as well.
for sure. And then another,
DIY graduation invitation.
yeah, and another cool thing is that teachers can just use it for other uses within the school as well. Like if you want
Yeah.
to market particular things that you're working on, or it also has a lot of uses for teachers. But in this Learn tab, you also see um, other tutorials that you can take a look at. And I believe they're searchable as well.
Yeah, one thing I like too about Adobe Express is their design suggestion seems to be like AI driven. And when you're working on fonts or you're messing with colors, they'll show you other things sort of in that aesthetic family that you might want to choose. So, if you use one of their templates and you're like, well, I want to change the background color, they do a really good job of suggesting other colors that kind of match with the elements in the template you chose. So you don't end up recreating exactly what they give you. You can really deviate in a safe way that if you don't have the most refined aesthetic sensibility, you're still going to create something nice.
Right. I agree. I agree. I think one of the good things about this tool is there's really no wrong decision to make. Just like you said, I think it gives you a lot of options, but then it seems like everything you click on really leads to something looking nice, which I think
Yeah.
is special and unique. Awesome. Was there anything else, Tanner, that you wanted to note about this tool?
No, I don't think so. Thank you for showing us. That's Adobe Express. You can find it there. Of course, you can go to commonsense.org/education and check out our review of Adobe Express and 3,500 other things that may help you in your classroom. And of course, subscribe, like the video, comment down below if you want. And we'll see you maybe next week. It's the holidays. We'll see.